Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to Comicreview47. In this video, I'll be talking about the main Red Hood Jason Todd, plus other uses of the Red Hood persona. Jason Todd has been dead since the events of A Death in the Family. I have a video of Jason Todd's history if you want to check it out first. Anyways, what can only be explained as a wave that altered reality created by Superboy Prime resurrected Jason Todd, the second Robin, back from the dead. He was also changed into an adult in the process. Todd was in a coma for a year until Talia had found him and placed him in the Lazarus Pit. The Lazarus Pit helped him awaken from his coma. Although Ra's al Ghul had plans of making Jason his ally, Talia had other plans. She pushed him into a river where there was a motorcycle and other equipment in a bag she gave him once he made it to the nearest shore. Jason Todd was disappointed and angry because of the fact that Batman still hadn't killed the Joker. Todd didn't call Batman because Talia told her not to until he found the truth, as I mentioned earlier. He soon allied with Hush, who was also messing with Batman's head, which is what happened in the Batman Hush storyline. After that, he was inspired by the Red Hood gang to become the Red Hood persona as well. This origin occurred in Batman Annual number 25 in 2006. It then continues in Batman number 365 in 2004, where the story continues with the Red Hood attacking Batman, and he soon finds out that the Red Hood is Jason Todd, the second Robin, who was supposedly dead. The story flashbacks to 5 weeks earlier, before they fought. Red Hood is negotiating with a couple of successful street dealers. He wants 40% of their money, and in return, he'll protect them from Batman and Black Mask. Batman finds the Red Hood along with Nightwing when Batman notices that there's something similar about his fighting style. Red Hood actually outruns them since he led them into a trap with a Mazo. Red Hood then goes to the Joker and beats him up over and over again with the crowbar, just as Joker beat him up with the same weapon years back. Meanwhile, Batman is trying to figure out how Jason was brought back from the dead. He asks Zatanna, Jason Blood, and even Green Arrow with little to no answers. Batman then finds out that Red Hood and Jason Todd are the same person, and that's where it ends in Batman number 641. In issue 51 of Countdown, Jason gets familiar with Dwella Dent, aka the Joker's daughter. This is also shown, for example, in Red Hood Arsenal issue 7 in the DCU. Red Hood over the years has become a more complicated character as he used to mess with Batman, but later started to become less brutal and violent. He later appeared in a team also known as Red Hood and the Outlaws in the New 52. He was joined by Arsenal and Starfire, whom he was apparently dating. It's complicated. Anyways, in the New 52, he was less violent and also more sane. He was also back to being part of the Bat family, which means that he gained Batman's trust. Well, not all the way. And he also appeared yet again in the team, but this time without Starfire. This was the Red Hood Arsenal series from the DCU. It doesn't stop there though. He has a series that's part of Rebirth called Red Hood and the Outlaws. This series recaps on who Red Hood was pre-New 52. This team consists of Artemis and Bizarro, which in my opinion is a weird combination. Now that you're up to speed with Jason Todd Red Hood, I'll tell you about the first Red Hood, aka the Joker. He first appeared in Detective Comics number 168 of 1951. In this issue, Batman and Robin are trying to solve the case of who is behind the Red Hood mask. It turned out to be none other than the Joker. It's explained here that Joker used to be a lab worker, but he decided to steal $1 million from a chemical plant. He actually succeeded and made his escape through a chemical pool. However, the chemicals made his hair green, his skin chalk white, and his lips red. In the storyline The Killing Joke, the Red Hood didn't successfully steal the money, and the chemicals also drove him crazy. His helmet acts as a mirror on the outside and as a glass on the inside. That way he can see others and others can't see who he is. I'll talk more about the Joker and his origin in a future video for you guys. Anyways, the latest version of Red Hood is the Red Hood Gang. The leader was of course the Joker, but before he became the Joker. This was when he was the Red Hood. I actually like the way they did the Red Hood Gang. The leader was the main mastermind, while the others were just working for him. Batman easily subdues them, but the leader is a great hand-to-hand combatant and cold-blooded. This makes more sense as that is how he becomes in the future when he turns into the Joker. It's also worth noting that this was around the time that Batman was starting to be a vigilante hero, as this occurred during the events of Batman Zero Year. Anyways, Jason Todd has become an anti-hero once he donned the Red Hood persona. He worked for money but is now a better person. Although he was violent in the Rebirth title, he has come to understand morals. What's so interesting about the main Red Hood Jason Todd is the anti-hero part of him, which is a really cool aspect to the character. I also love the fact that he used to be Robin, so his relationship with Batman has become a little shaky. Red Hood has appeared in numerous media, including Batman the Brave and the Bold, which he is portrayed as the original Red Hood.
Even when we found your hideout in the Ace Chemical plant, you fought valiantly. Ultimately, it was a futile gesture. No!
The main Red Hood also appeared in a movie called Batman Under the Red Hood. You should check it out. I really recommend it, especially since there's blood and violence in it, which is awesome. What do you think of Red Hood? Do you like an anti-hero character to the Bat family? Leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. While you're at it, leave a like for more great content and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.